Hi, I'm Zoe Tsao,
I'm Justin Xia.
I'm Aaron Zhang.
I'm Larry.
and this is a presentation on our app Species Spotlight.
Sure. So for a brief rundown on our app, Species Spotlight, we're basically a crowdsourcing app that allows people to collaborate in environmental conservation. People can input their nature pictures, and our AI model classifies the images and records the location that they took the image with GPS. And this helps scientists analyze the data and make predictions and observations about species at risk.
Species Spotlight is an innovative app designed to help people identify animals and assess their risk of extinction. We chose to address this critical issue because people are not really aware and concerned about wildlife conservation. The idea came from the urgent need to protect endangered species. Using AI, Species Spotlight provides users with animal names, maps their location, and predicts extinction risks, empowering everyone to contribute to preserving our planet's biodiversity.
So what is the problem we're solving? Well, climate change and a lot of other human developments are rapidly destroying our habitats and resulting in biodiversity loss and extinction. Current conservation requires a lot of money and time, which makes it difficult to keep track of these species in critical danger. So our app enables asynchronous collaboration of people from around the world to input their data and have the AI classify them. And this just makes the scientific community work much more efficiently and have access to data on a broader range.
Now we move on to impact, which is the most important portion. There are three main impacts. First is data collection about endangered species and mapping. The second is community collaboration, which is obviously important because everybody wants to collaborate on the project together. And the third is it allows us to plan conservation efforts with spatial mapping because we know where the species are located. So it allows us to create specialized wildlife refuges and protected areas.
App features AI-powered identification of species interactive tracking map and some educational insights about different species. With these features, our app will become a more efficient, more accurate, and more meaningful app for the public and for the researchers.
Now we go on to feasibility. The app is pretty feasible and it's simple and easy to implement data mapping. Google Trainable Machine allows us to accurately differentiate different species, and coordinates and location come from user consent within the app, and predictions are based in recent trends with how the species are moving and their numbers.
To be more specific, we will use GPS for tracking the location of species when they are taking a photo, and a trained Google teachable machine is used for identifying different species, and an interactive map is used to display information for the user.
The design of the app is very user-friendly, allowing the user to discover different species in a clear and concise way. The first step is to log into Species Spotlight or make an account. To make a Species Spotlight account, you are directed to the sign up screen. Then, welcome to the home screen, where you can choose what to do next. With the camera feature, you can take a picture of a species that you find, and it will identify what species you have spotlighted and give you a little bit of information on it. The Recent Spotlights feature allows you to see what species you have spotlighted recently. With the Map feature, you can see where you have spotlighted something, and with the More on Your Spotlights feature, you can get more knowledge on the specific species that you have spotlighted.
We also have different auxiliary features for user experience. We require an account for submitting data, and the user can see the record of observations through the account, and the interactive map will provide a clearer detail about the animal.
Now we go on to limitations. As with any app, there are always going to be some limitations or errors within the app. There are three possible areas that we have created. The first is statistical discrepancies due to user error because users might input the wrong data. Sampling errors due to user location bias, which is basically saying that some people may take 10 pictures of one species in a very specific area, which may skew results. And the final is AI model image classification errors, which is like Google trainable machine making errors and determining the wrong species on the photograph.
And finally, for acknowledgements, we use 3 animals and 3 plants from the United States to train our model. All of them come from the public database Global Biodiversity Information Facility, GBIF. And that concludes our presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed our app, Species Spotlight.